Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Budget My Ride, and we are now in a hotel because I'm homeless.
Bruh.
Well, I'm moving house today, but I want to keep this series going. Now, we have a very exciting car that is launched in Malaysia. As some of you are petrol heads, you will know that the Civic Type R FL5 is now available for the Malaysian market. I mean, what a great car to have, right? 4 doors, you can fetch your family around, you can daily, you can tell your friends or your family it's a Honda.
When until it kicks in, VTEC, turbo, hey! Shit! Hey! Hey!
And yet you can still blast it out up and down your B roads and go to the track and stuff like that, right? The new techs are really amazing. I won't dive down deep into what I've seen in the car, but I'm really excited for the new FL5, and based on the reviews, it's excellent, really, really excellent, right? So let's talk today. If you were to be the lucky 19 people who've got casted with the ballot and you got the allocation for the Honda Civic Type R FL5, what would the budget look like, or how much would it cost for you to say, okay, I can go ahead and book one, okay? Because if you don't get the ballot this year, you can get it next year as well, right? So let's take a look. First of all, we all know the price of the car. It's 3999. Let's just say it's 400,000 ringgit, okay? And that makes your down payment, because it's a 4-door car, you can have it at 10%. That's around 40,000 ringgit, right? And I think this is really good because, coupes, you need 30%, especially buying used. If you go recon, I know you have other options. But 40,000 seems to me as somebody who, let's say, owns a current gen, I don't know, Civic, and you want to sell the car to come over, or maybe the previous gen Civic, and you sell it, trade in for this. You definitely could do that as well. So 40,000 is a very good trade in kind of price, accessible in that sense. And all you got to do is top up the rest with loan. Okay. Now let's go into the next part, which is insurance. Okay. Now insurance. Now there is no set price for insurance. So what you can do is get an estimate. So what I do is I go to auto.my, okay, and I go into the tools and look under insurance calculator, right? Okay, so 400,000 ringgit market price, and the engine capacity, and assuming you have a 3-year NCD, okay, some people got 5, and that works up to be around 6,600 ringgit per year. Pretty hefty, but I think it's all right considering that most people who go this to have this car would see it as their one and only car, right? So 6,000 ringgit, let's add on windshield and insurance, and also flood as well. You need to cover your car. We live in the tropical country, right? Always get a flood insurance or natural disasters influence, okay? So I'm going to say it's around 7,500, okay, to be conservative. And road tax, of course, is a 2-liter, so the road tax is not that crazy, okay? So that works out to be around 380 ringgit per year, okay? Right. Now, is there anything that you have to key in for service maintenance? No, it's a new car, right? So one of the benefits of having a new car is that you have warranties and stuff. Speaking of which, Honda provides 5-year warranty, and also, I believe, 5 services as well. Of course, service meaning the usual parts like oil and maybe filters and stuff like that. I may be wrong. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong, right? So right up front, your cash commitment is not ambiguous. It's very straightforward. It comes up to be around 47,880. All right, let's just say it's 48,000 ringgit. It's not too bad. Again, it's a trade-in price for your current car, right? And now we have to take a look at the loan. So we're going to loan the 90% of the car value. Okay, again, this subjects to your bank, also subjects to your loan capacity, but what's the maximum loan you can get out of a 4-door car is 90%. One thing I like about the Civic Type R is because of its great value retention. Now, this is not certain for the future. There's no such thing as confirm or guarantee, no such thing. But what we can do is look at historical data. Now, the Civic Type R has been really strong in resisting depreciation. It holds its value really well. Now, if you look at the FK8R, for example, the previous generation Type R, the one that I deem like it looks like it just went into an accessory shop and came out with all the wings and stuff.
Magic.
Right? Not my taste. It's a good looking car, that's not my taste, okay? that really resisted its depreciation. And we've seen cars that are 5 years old and still only lost 70,000 ringgit or 80,000 ringgit. That's insane for a performance car, right? So if we take that same trajectory, I think the FL5, the current gen Civic, will also hold its value pretty well. And I think between the 5 years may still be around 280 at the lowest, maybe around 320, right? That's just my guess. That's Thomas Yap's guess, right? Can never be right. But again, we make a couple of educated guesses, okay? So with that, I'm pretty comfortable with taking a longer term loan, knowing that as I pay off my loan, right, the market value would be still higher than my loan, even though I'm taking a pretty long loan, okay? So let's see. Let's go with a really long loan, like 9 years, okay? Right? Normally, I wouldn't recommend that, but in this case, I can accept that fact, because let's say after the second year, I'll probably be selling it with, with a balance of, maybe 30,000, so 300,000, okay, on my loan. And if the market value is still above 300,000, I can still cash out my deposit of 40,000, 30, 40,000, right? But again, it's up to you, right? But let's say the 9 year loan is there, okay? And because it's a new car, 2.5% interest per year, all right? I think it works out to be, my calculation, be around 4,080. But let's just wrap it up, right? 4,100 per month, okay? And in a year, it works out to be 49,200 per year, okay? Now, there is a little spot down there, I've written there, maintenance. I know, guys, some of you look at it and say, Thomas, they've really included the maintenance for you. But hey, if you are a car enthusiast, you're going to spend a little bit more money on your car, right? You're going to do a little bit of modification here. You're going to change your tires more often, because you're not going to drive so, normal, So there'll be some sort of maintenance costs, right? And I believe that, Honda doesn't cover all parts. So I think it's prudent to just put some money aside every year, for all these matters, okay? And I think 5,000 ringgit is very low, but I think it starts around there. I would put around 10K because then I will be driving the car a lot, right? Because the tires will go and then the brake pads and, you get the whole shebang, right? Okay? So 5,000 a year. So that works up to be a yearly cost, okay? Yearly expense. Oh wait, we got to add in also the insurance, right? And road tax. Let's just assume that it depreciates a bit and you got a higher NCD and plus road tax. Let's just say it's 7,000 ringgit. Okay, so plus another 7K, right? So plus 5,000, okay, plus 7,000. All right, that works up to be 61,200 per year. That's a lot for Civic, isn't it? But hey, it's a Type R, right? So I know for a lot of people, or some people I know, it's really a dream to own one of these cars, right? And revisit them. Okay. Okay. So 61,200. How much would it work up to be a monthly projected commitment? Let's divide by 12. It becomes 5,100 a month. Okay. So that would mean depending on your level of comfort, I always get this is a rule of thumb, it's not fixed, but anywhere between 20 to 30% of your monthly income will be suitable to be spent on this car, for example, right? This is again just a range, so you can have a rough idea where it will go, right? So let's say 20%. So divide by 20 and multiply by 100. So you would need to have an income of 25,500 to, I think 20% is really, really comfortable. So if you're going to spend 30% of your income onto the car, only 17,000 ringgit. That's actually not too bad, right? Now, the good thing about this car again, it can be your only car because it's a four-door. It has boot space. You can fetch people around. And I think one thing that really is, again, a benefit of owning this car is its strong resale value, okay? And it's also its diversity, really. You can track it, you can go road trips, blah, 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 so on and so forth, okay? So there you have it. number one, if you've already, I mean, for me, the way I look at it is, if I'm already earning anywhere between 17,000 to 25,000 ringgit, I would say this car can be considered, and I can actually go ahead and find out how to pull that trigger and make sure my name gets, you know, picked by the ballot. And I wouldn't even bother trying to get recon or used, because again, these are strong resale value cars. I'm going to try my best to get new from Honda Malaysia, right? Of course, some people are just, they just can't wait, so they try to get recon, right? And for another set of people, they say, Thomas, I don't have yet the funds to own this car. Well, now you got a very tangible goal. If you're earning, 8,000 ringgit, how do I get to 17,000 or 20,000, that ballpark, right? If I'm earning 5,000 ringgit, how do I get there? Okay. Now, the point of this video, again, is not to be professional financial advice, right? This is how I would think if I were to, budget for a car, and the budget would then become my objective goal. How do I get there? What tools do I need to do to get there? What risks I have to take, or what opportunities I have to explore out there in the market? It's all about giving you direction. Okay, guys. So I hope this video gives you some sort of inspiration to go ahead and pursue this car, because I just want more of my car lovers, car communities to enjoy the car that they love. Life is to be enjoyed, right? So work hard, reap the rewards, enjoy it as well. Okay. So guys, I hope you find this video useful. If you do, give me a like, and also let me know in the comments below what do you think. All right. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and of course share this with somebody who's thinking about buying this car. Right. Let's poison some people to get the Type R as well. All right. With that, guys, love you all, and keep it 100.